Hey, it's the TalkOver. I'm Trent
Hey, what's
TalkOver.
up?
This is Nate TalkOver.
Hello, sorry. You were saying this is the TalkOver. I'm Trent, and as soon as you said I'm Trent TalkOver, I started talking.
I said,
Over you,
there we go. Yeah, somebody asked me this
meta.
week. They're like, "What do you guys talk through over the whole movie?" And I'm like, "It's the TalkOver."
Yeah.
Welcome back. This is the second episode. First
hmm
episode I thought went pretty okay. I give myself an F plus on that one. Got to say special shout out.
Ah,
Thanks to
no.
John. Thanks to Chad. Thank you guys for being tech support. I really appreciate it.
hmm
It helped me out. And yeah, going forward, hopefully they will get even better. I've got a couple of things we'll try this time, but it's a low buy-in with this. You start in the early days and you can appreciate all the garbage, and then when we get better, it's like, I remember when.
I remember back when they were doing Tommy Workula movies.
So, well, let's go ahead and let's talk about what we're doing tonight. The Trip 2021. It
hmm
is it is a Norwegian film. It is only found on
Yes.
Netflix. Believe me, I scoured the internet. I found it some places, but they did not have any dubs to it. It didn't have
Yeah.
it, so it didn't have any subs to it or dubs. So I had to sign up for Netflix again, even though I just broke up with Netflix. But anyway,
I apologize.
give me the elevator pitch for this movie.
Yeah, okay. Here's why I chose it because you told me pick a movie I haven't seen. You said.
That me
Um,
talking about Trent talk
I'm
over.
trying. I'm talking about. He used Trent Talkover said, pick a movie that I Trent Talkover haven't seen,
Mhm.
and I thought to myself, if this is a movie in English, and I'm trying to show Trent a movie that's a dearly beloved English English language movie, and we end up talking over the whole thing,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be furious. Um, so
You're gonna be mad at me. We
even
went
though
on that
that's the agreement.
stupid show of Trent's. And he talked over stuff the whole time. We were trying to watch Citizen Kane.
So I was like, what if I got a movie that was in foreign language, so we had to have it on subtitles?
Pretty
And
genius. I will say though that like this is going to be the last place that someone would watch a movie because you should already have checked it out. And also, I think the talkover can help bring people in that haven't tried something
no,
yet.
yeah,
But it is the one place where
but
even
that
if
was
it
my
is
selfish
beloved,
reason.
that's fair enough.
Yeah,
But also, you legit like the movie, yeah.
yeah, it's a great movie. I love it. And I've been looking forward to seeing it another time. Now, I want to say a couple more things about this director. This director has
Mm-hmm.
directed movies that you and that the audience have seen.
There's no way that the other people, if anybody's tuning in right now, there's no way it's somebody that's seen the other one. There's no way.
The most latest
Mm-hmm.
movie came out this past winter,
Mm-hmm.
starring David Harbour.
Oh, wait. I didn't see that one. What is it?
Violent Night.
Oh, he did Violent Night. Okay.
Yeah, he directed Violent Night, starring. That's an English language taking place in America. Uh, movie about. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's fucking. It's freaking awesome.
Well, and I'm
David
glad that you
Harbour
brought the F
plays.
word because this director also directed a few other things. You reminded me of Dead Snow, which is the
Mhm.
Nazi zombie movie. He made a
Yep.
sequel. He also made a couple of movies called Kill Buljo, which looks like Kill Bill. I'm going to
Yeah. It's
have to look those up later. They look interesting. But he also did Hansel and Gretel, which is the first movie I ever said, wow, that's a lot of F words. And
Yeah.
you know me, I love the F word.
Yeah.
It's my
And
favorite word. And they said
I
it so much that I was like, I don't like this. I was skeeved out.
I want to talk about Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters because I think I
Colon
think he
Hawkeye.
made it. I think he made an error there.
Yeah.
By making a rated R movie because he could have pulled in some like uh he could have put it in some like Twilight money if he made it PG-13.
Oh, sure. But it's, you know what? It's still fun. It's still interesting.
But
I think it's
it
very
was like it
interesting.
was a young adult. It was a young adult movie with F words
Mhm.
and tits,
Yeah.
and like you're not gonna bring your tweens.
Mhm.
Most tweens aren't gonna be allowed to go to that.
Well, I mean, that's basically that's how tweens talk. So I don't know why.
Yeah, it
Anyway,
is. Well, yeah, I'm
but
just saying, like you gotta pass the parent test to make that cash.
fair enough. Yeah. If you want to get that mouse money. So
But the thing is, parents in Europe are it's a European parenting is a different thing.
yeah,
And
absolutely. Well,
and
people used to
now
talk
that I
about that
know,
with YouTube gamers, like people that were from like PewDiePie was one that went under attack a lot for all of his swear words. And it's like, well, it's not his first language, even though he
yeah,
speaks it better than we do. And I
yeah,
think that's the same thing with a lot of other people. I don't think it carries the weight. Because
he's got
we love to learn foreign languages, and we'll like I don't know. Sometimes I'm like I want to know what the swear words are.
yeah,
So it doesn't carry the impact, and it's just different. But I do want to bring up the fact that you have been learning Norwegian recently.
Yes.
You have an app that has been teaching you, and you share with me the best of the best sentences or phrases. And I was hoping throughout the show tonight you would drop us with like just at least just the ones you sent to me. Like,
Yeah.
or I think those are pretty ball. If you have better ones, I'm going to be insulted.
One of my favorite ones was I sent you one, and the sentence was "Bears have bikes," and your response was just "Run."
They're like the best improv prompts. Your learning app. So hopefully you can pepper those in the show.
I'll pepper those in. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So other than that, the only other things about this movie is, again, it is on Netflix. So if you haven't brought it up, go ahead and be queuing that up now. We are not going to be showing the timer on the screen because I learned how to make a timer. Yeah, you can't see it, Nate. It's not as be impressed. Pretend you're
I can't
impressed.
see it.
Yeah. But anyway, in a moment, we'll do a 3, 2, 1, go. We go on go, and I'll start the timer. You start your video as well. If you ever get out of sync, the timer will be on the screen the whole time. It seems like I made it easier than I did last time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you have anything else before we start? I'm kind of excited to get going. I mean, is this a comedy? Is it an action? Is action comedy? Is it a thriller?
It's a dark comedy.
Dark comedy. So it's The Room.
Yeah. Yes. Except this is a dark comedy on purpose.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah. It's sometimes pitched as horror. It's not horror.
Interesting. Well, do you think it's like kind of like a gory action? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, it's gory as hell.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. I'm glad that you picked something that is not American, that is international. Yeah. I love checking out other like people from different like what they're doing in other countries with movies, because there's been so many good things. Everyone's been talking about RRR, and that's like a huge foreign movie.
Dude.
Yeah, that movie was crazy. So like I love finding these.
You've seen it?
Yeah. We talked about it. Yeah, it's like the best bro movie.
It's a movie about friendship.
Oh my god, when they're having the song about how they're going and they climb the man mountain. Oh my god, I could talk about that movie for days. I thought it was lovely.
I showed that to my niece.
What'd she think of it?
Millie, and she had to leave the room during parts where what's his face was getting whipped. Because she's sensitive, and like kids like.
What'd she think about the dance off though? Nacho.
She loved it. She loved it, and she ended up watching it again. And then she went to an international school. Mm-hmm. This past year in Reykjavik. Some of her classmates were from India, and so they were able to recommend more movies that she would like. And because it was her first,
that's what this is all about, baby.
It was Millie's first experience of action movies. She goes, "What kind of movie is this? What is this?" And we're like, "This is an action movie." She's like, "I like action movies."
I was 9 years old when I discovered it because I watched The Rock. She is on a freight train to excitement. I'm so happy for her.
I know. I told guess which one I recommended next?
After
Classic Nate.
John Wick.
Which is not no.
Okay, what?
I recommended Robin Hood Prince of Thieves.
Yeah. Heck yes.
That's a fun banger.
That's Stone Cold Fox, that movie. Well, yeah. All right, we're gonna go off. By the way, here's coming soon the tentatively named Frequent Charming Tangents podcast coming soon. So if you like more of this stuff, keep an ear out for it, every place that they have podcasts. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this timer started. So get all your clicky fingers ready. I'm gonna do a 3, 2, 1, go. We go on go. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Netflix logo.
The old dreaded in, which is different than the other dreaded in. For being honest. You know what? Some people may not know I had to turn the volume all the way off on the movie last time. So I had to do that all just deaf to it. This one, I could do it deaf. This guy looks familiar.
Yeah, so this movie is called The Trip. Yes. This movie is called The Trip, but in Norwegian it's called eHarmony. Ordna Dager, which means in bad days.
Oh, interesting.
So in your wedding, in Norwegian weddings they say in good days and bad.
Okay. This guy looks really familiar. but I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of an American person. Oh, that was fast.
Yeah. Foreldre?
Okay. He's not about to kill her, is he? Is he about to kill her? You didn't say anything.
Not saying anything.
Oh,
Tricked ya.
okay. That guy, that dude.
Yeah.
I saw him on the poster. He's in The
Yeah.
Martian, and he's great. I like him. Thought he was Russian, and so does the rest of America.
Yeah.
Probably
so this
Norwegian.
actor, so this guy is a soap opera director.
Oh,
his
in the movie, the character I got.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say in real life. That's cool.
And he wishes his career had gotten. Well, they'll get to it.
They'll tell us.
He wishes he was a better.
Is this their meet cute?
No.
Oh, yeah. Presumably they would have met before this, huh?
Yeah. No, he's married.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, they are in Norway. Yeah.
Well, they're taking a trip, so it does. In America, it's the trip. Is it? It's not. This isn't about the 500-mile rule, is it?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
It's called in Norway. They call
now.
it the Sweden rule.
Yeah, it's in kilometers. So. She also looks familiar. These are familiar looking people. I've probably seen them in things.
It's one of these things where, like, I wonder if there's like a limited acting pool, like how there is in England.
Yeah, there's only 6 British actors.
So, like, and so you end up seeing them a lot.
Oh, sure.
Precis.
Quick, what's that Norwegian candy he's eating? I know a Swedish word or Norwegian word.
Yeah.
Boat.
Boat.
What's the red H for, I wonder?
I don't know, but it's probably like a swear. Probably makes it a clever swear.
Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate. I did watch a YouTube channel of a Norwegian guy that built his own cabin that he stayed in over the course of like a couple of years. It was impressive, that man.
You know, it's interesting when I was started doing Duolingo with Norwegian, I learned the word for cabin before I learned the word for house. And I was like,
Does everyone live in cabins?
I was like, Natalie, what's the deal with all these sentences about cabins? She's like, oh, cabins are huge in Norway.
Is that like your American trailer parks? Yeah, that's not Norwegian at all. So
yeah. Well, it's like you know, Norway's like the richest country in the world.
Well, hold up. How big is it?
Oh, it's not very big. I
Okay.
mean, I think that's a per capita thing.
Yeah, like I think, yeah. Well, what's the curve? Let's talk about this. We give stats. I have heard nothing but wonderful things since you visited.
Well, yeah? you know, yeah, I've been there a long time ago. But when like in US we owe money, like we have a national debt.
Yeah,
they have millions of kroner in surplus
money.
Do you
think that's real, our debt? Like, at what point is it just like,
it's not real.
You owe us? Sure, you'll pay us $1 billion one day. Sure.
Blue, that means blood.
I will say something that I notice that stands out in other movies I've seen that are like, particularly I feel like Irish movies, and I feel like some Canadian movies, you'll catch a lot of old furniture in the background, like that cabinet that was just up there. It's a very old build style, and it reminds me of stuff I would see at like people's grandparents' house or things like that. Like it's I don't know. I just feel like in a lot of these movies, you see more heirloom furniture, and maybe I'm just not noticing it in other stuff, but I don't have a comment on it other than I just notice it and I think it's cool. It makes it feel more real.
He betaler contant. He paid in cash.
I think every time I mistake something for a Swedish something, you should charge me a TalkOver debt of a krona.
Okay.
I'm not going to pay it. That's how debt works. I'm not stupid. Oh, hey, so check this out. So underneath the trunk lid of a lot of like fancy foreign cars, like particularly German cars, they will have those like triangles to put up for reflectors. You have to have a kit of roadside stuff to drive, like in Germany and other places where they take it seriously on the road. Yeah, you have to put on like a high vis vest if you change a tire on the side of the road.
Well, you know why there's so many Russian ice crash or snow crash videos?
Because there's a million roads and it's icy.
Right, but like, and also in Russia, it's required to have a camera.
Oh, okay. So that means more people capturing it.
Yeah. Got some good tunes.
It said, "I am the danger." I'm pretty sure.
Yep. That's what it said.
This is beautiful.
Yes, we are going on our vacation.
I'd love to know what is like, because thus far, it's hard to tell. It's really going to be once we get towards the end of it, to see like what the story structure is. But hey, she kicked a hornet's nest. I know her.
Oh yeah,
she has a tattoo. It's of a dragon.
It's of a dragon. Oh, is that her?
That's her. She also did another thing. She did lots of things. She kicked a hornet's nest. She got a dragon tattoo. She did other things. She's great.
Yeah.
I think she was in the Sherlock Holmes, the second one with RDJ. I think.
Here, putting this lotion on your hands.
Oh, good idea. Put her on the nugget, man. He's got a good bald head, that fella. He's one of those guys.
Yeah, it's really
okay. The componist. Is it like composer, you think?
Maybe.
Probably.
Yes.
Photograph might be, DP or something.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
The Clipper. I'm just going to do it in German because that's all I can do.
It's close enough. It's a Germanic language.
Oh, is it really? Interesting.
Yeah. It's a descent of the same family.
Turn this down a little more because I just can't understand. It's not helping my right ear. Seriously, now I don't want to know what that candy. I watch too much YouTube. I'm obsessed with candies from other places. Like, I want to try 46 different Kit Kats from Japan, and then I think, no, I don't.
So she's looking at a play thing on audition so he's a director who's not like directing fancy shit like he wants to, and she's an actress who's not getting good gigs.
Why doesn't he just put her in his movies?
Yeah,
it's his wife. That's how it works. It's the film. You can make whatever you want. That's why I don't understand how, like, I don't like. Okay, look, this is not a commentary on the strike. I think people should get fair compensation, and I think that streaming services should pay it. I will not divert from that. But I don't understand like art guilds. It's interesting to me, but I also don't understand a lot of things. So it's not like I think that they're bad. I'm just stupid. I'm just like, can't you just? I don't understand. Like, you just can't write a thing and then go make a thing if you do it yourself. Because like, if you do it yourself, no one's paying you. But like, that's where it's like, it's kind of weird.
I think it's
good thing I'm not in that field.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where they're like, we're all gonna be in a guild, and we will not work for the companies unless they pay this rate.
That I understand.
I guess and so they all agree that that's what it is.
But like now, I'm using a camera and doing stuff, and then in a few days, I'm going to do something I actually wrote, and I'm going to talk into a microphone. If I was a part of a guild, you know what I mean?
They wouldn't let you. Yeah, they wouldn't let you.
Yeah,
or you could, but they wouldn't be. You'd probably get kicked out of the guild.
That's where it's like I don't get it. But I'm also like such low level that I shouldn't get it, and the people that are good at this should get it, and they should get their compensation. I stand with Fran Drescher.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, if you do that, then the companies know that they can get away with treating people like shit, right?
Oh, okay. Well, they already know. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Come on. If it ain't this, it'll be something else.
Oh,
I'm looking at you, Big Red N. Mad. Those that don't know, I quit Netflix because of the household sharing, and then Now I'm back. But also, it's going to make more sense for doing the talk over having it. I can't rent
Yeah.
every movie every time we do this. Like, that's going to be ridiculous. I guess I could, but I like paying bills.
So this couple's marriage is on the rocks. Do you think this
So
Do you
weird
think
seeing
this
you like
this
this.
Do you think this little vacation to the cabin is going to give their marriage a new start?
No. If your relationship's on the rocks and you take a trip, it's going to go. You'll come back broken up. Ask me how I know. Let's just say I'm not looking forward to going to Brooklyn, Michigan ever again.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Jesus Christ. Woof. Although I'll simp for Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo's pretty lovely. I don't want to poo-poo on Kalamazoo.
For Procos Plonding.
Was that up?
I learned that yesterday. That means cereal.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Hit us with a phrase. We've been going for like 12 minutes in the movie, plus the rest. Ooh, pool table.
All right, I'll do one that I sent you.
Okay. Yeah, all of those are bangers. If we just did those, it would be lovely. Dude, I would be on that pool table the whole time. My wife would be so pissed. Whoa, did they Airbnb in Alabama?
Studerar vi fisken eller studerar fisken oss?
Which means?
Are we studying a fish or is the fish studying us?
Bro. I think it's preparing you for your first stoned trip in Norway.
Stoned tour.
I'm sorry. This is a vacation, yeah? Oh, this is their vacation home.
Yeah, this is the cabin that they're...
Oh. I thought it was like a rental, and he's mowing the grass. I was like, man, it is weird there. Okay. Yeah, that and a lot of this decor, I think, would probably be something like my grandmother's, my Granny Snow's house definitely had like the wood panel walls like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not painted, but like this very, slight different aesthetics, but by and large similar build style, which I think is interesting and it's cool. I like looking at stuff people build stuff out of.
Look at them, he can't touch their meat. That'll come into play.
Oh, is it gross? Does he not like the feel of? Because meat is gross. Also, that's way too high. It's way too high. Oh well, you do want to sear it up, so.
Yeah, I tend to do it ripping hot when I do a steak.
Mm-hmm. You do steaks really well. You decided you were going to be the best at cooking steaks, which meant I got to eat like 47 steaks.
That was awesome. We were at steaks all the time.
I will say it did start like caking up the lungs, like how thick the smoke would get in there.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it was good steaks. Jesus Christ.
Because I don't know how to use cast iron.
You learned though. You did. Oh, I love this chair. Okay.
Ooh, isn't that classy? Just have a big old fur.
Yeah, no, I do like that. I missed something. What do you mean drew in?
Oh, he was bragging about how the butcher didn't know what a New York strip was, so he drew it for him. And now she thinks he's being pretentious.
Yeah, this is lovely, man. This is the equivalent of the SNL sketch with the get off the shed. No, that's not get off the shed. It's the I drive a Dodge Stratus. And just skink with the forks and knives. Yeah, these must be like the Brad and Angie of like Norway, yeah? Like they've got to be not in relationship wise, but like pulling power.
Yeah.
I don't know that Angie's still the pulling power. Brad and Sandy.
All right, so if you look, Dead
they're
and
not. Those aren't
snow.
real words. You can't.
No,
That's
look,
not fair.
if you look, Norwegian words for dead and Norwegian word for snow are both on the board. That's a little Easter egg. Isn't that
Dead
cute?
snow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Nate. Nate, talk over everybody.
Yeah.
Heston, like Charlton Heston.
Yeah. Well, Heston means the horse.
So horse, dead, snow. No Captain Thesauruses in this one.
So he's saying no Swedish words allowed. So this is where
okay,
she's
so
Swedish.
help me out here. So she's Swedish.
Yeah.
So how far? Okay, help me out here because this is how dumb I am.
Sure.
Sweden and Norway are two separate places. Yes.
Yes, but they're right smack next
They're
to each
neighbors.
other.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and they're mutually intelligible languages. So a Swedish person and a Norwegian person could talk to each other and understand each other.
Okay. Kind of. So I guess like British and American.
A little bit.
Okay.
I think.
I got it.
Like there's
or
some
New Zealand
differences.
or in Aussie. Just kidding. Those aren't. That's not
like some differences. Like in Norway, if you say glass,
Mhm.
it means a glass.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
And if you say it in Sweden, it means ice cream.
Mm.
So there's some differences.
Either way, helpful things.
Yeah. You don't want one of them is a tasty treat.
Mm-hmm. But it says Scrabble in English on there. I'm just gonna say those are not real words. You go get a damn Webster's Merriam.
Look at that classy like cheese and fruit with wine spread. That's something you bust out on a first date.
I feel a little weird at how this is a secret time. I feel a little weird at how often people say their favorite meal is charcuterie these days. What happened to us as a society? Happen a lot? Yeah, I hear it a weird amount. In real life too, not just on like videos. So it's just like everywhere. I get it. It's cool, but it's just also like, all right, calm down.
Yeah. Do you just like a little bunch of little snacky snacks?
Yeah. I mean, it's good. Hey, like what you like. It's not weird. It's just, I hear it a lot, which makes me feel like it's a fad.
I like in Only Murders in the Building where,
oh, is that where he keeps his key?
Martin Short. No, he's just collecting rocks for, evil deeds later.
Oh, so he's okay. All right. I see where we're at here.
Yep.
Killed
Well, you remember when he was in the
Bulgino.
Remember when he was in the hardware store and he bought a saw and a shovel and a bunch of shit like that?
Oh my
paid
God.
cash.
Okay, I see why it could be labeled as a horror. It's really well shot. I got to say this right now. This is awesome. I it's just them hanging out around a cabin, but it is very dynamic.
Oh, it goes off the rail. It's like Coen Brothers in Norway, I think. It's how I.
Oh, he's gonna throw her in the lake with a rock in the back. That's awful. Well, I guess if you're for the dead body part. Oh, this is wow. He hates her. Oh, and that's not paracord. That's like that nylon shit. That's really gonna sting. That's gonna sting too. The hacksaw.
Yep, that's also gonna sting.
Yeah, hammer. So here's my thing about torture. And
it's hammer time is what he's gonna say.
No.
Oh, it would be cool if he did.
Oh man. Wow, that would have been incredible. So here's my thing. I talk about torture a lot.
Yeah.
People overcomplicate it. A good pair of pliers is all you need, but a toothpick will do just fine too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people spend way too much time faffing about.
Well, the thing is, like, part of torture is scaring the person, and so when you unwrap all the weird crap, you know, that's part of it.
But that's another thing too, and that goes against another principle: is you show, don't tell. You got 10 fingernails.
Yeah.
Start with that littlest of little, and you know that you probably want to answer the rest of my questions.
Yeah. Sure, I'll be right there, honey. Let me get up the courage to do what I need to do.
He's Norwegian. That's not enough. Come on,
he's been to
space.
That's aquavit.
Oh, you let me try that stuff, right? It was like very licoricey.
Yeah,
it was interesting. I don't know that I could chug it, but like I could do a little snooter of it, do a little sippy sip of it. It's nice. It's interesting.
I think it's one of those acquired tastes.
It's also tough, which is how I view them that live there, because that's a pretty brutal region to live in.
Yeah.
So I view literally every person and animal that lives in both Norway and Sweden as much tougher than I am.
So what do you think's going to happen here? Or do you think they're going to kiss?
He's not doing it. There's no way. We're only 20 something minutes in. And Hammer's not she's not a cow. That's not a good idea. She kicked a hornet's nest. Oh, she knows. She's on to him. It's going to be like The Ref. I haven't seen that movie. I don't think.
She knows.
Is this the next one in the series?
Yep.
Is she the girl that took the cabin trip?
Yep. The girl that...
Oh, no. He's been hoisted by his own petard. Hope she doesn't find the duct. Oh, she's in disguise.
With the hat.
Yeah, she's a shield agent. Because they're the only ones that know where to buy plain hats. Boy, I spent
Yeah, where does one get a plain hat?
I spent a long time discussing models of hats I had a Zoom meeting that was entitled Hats! ! Learned some stuff, found some stuff. That's fun.
I was going to fix the roof.
Yeah, sorry, I keep going into the furniture, but that credenza is amazing. I love what's going on here, but
you could put a record player on that.
Oh my God, you could put two and a microphone. It's like the shopping list for Marv in Sin City. Razor wire,
my mitts.
gloves, my mitts, Matilda or whatever he calls his pistol. I finally got around to watching. Oh, she knows about that too. You know about the boat rocks. She's good. She's the good dude. Did you not watch the first movie, man? Were you busy leaving Mark Watney on Mars? I remember things.
Mark Watney, yeah.
I have an unhealthy obsession with the movie The Martian. I find that
it's really good. Yeah. I reread the book recently.
Yeah, I did the audiobook of that one. It was great.
It's very good.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hammer your way out of this? Walk around. Oh, his feet are probably tied. Use the tongue. There it is. Ah, come on. What if he got the handle in his mouth and he just waved it around with his face like, you're not gonna get to me? Yeah, you were looking up a phrase earlier. I commented on the shotgun boudoir. Like, if it's not going to be a safe, don't make it that fancy. You know what I mean?
Remember how he couldn't touch a steak?
Okay, so he just gets the ookies when he touches meat?
Yeah, so she's about to be like, how are you going to cut me up, you idiot?
Well, why would he have needed to? He had the rock. He had the boat rock.
Yeah, but he had why was the saw? She just asked, like, why do you have the saw?
Answer, spaceman. Okay. Okay, let's say. All right, now she's being insulting. It's pretty good. This is great, by the way. Her just like talking to the person that had all these plans.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. Do you think you could hacksaw through a limb?
I'd have to break the bone somehow.
I don't know that I could. Honestly, I feel like the bone is the better part to saw because it's probably the closest to wood. You know, I could tune that out and not think about what I'm doing.
I don't think I could do it. I would go to a butcher shop because those saws will cut through bone and they're meant to.
Mm-hmm. Is it too late to be like, never mind? Can we not? We too far gone?
I know. Like, what? How do you get?
Can we walk this back a little bit? Well, you're not very nice, but I mean, he was trying to kill you, so maybe you are pretty nice.
Yeah.
Was she cheating on him? Did that get revealed earlier?
Nope.
Okay.
But let's hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Kermit.
He goes, I didn't. You just told on yourself. Haha, I have the upper hand, wiggling in his chair. She keeps going back to that. You have to let we have to
keeps going back.
He's not doing a good job of talking himself out of that chair. Wow, this gets going.
Yeah.
So there's going to be, wow.
But there's another twist and then another twist. Well, I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, I'm glad he did.
Oh,
Mr. Two Pumps. In America, we only have one pump chump. So, hey,
it's
the land of the
currency.
blind. The exchange rate of pumps.
Rate, yeah.
Their pumps count for two.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So now
we got to step that up. Yeah.
So this is where she reveals that she was gonna kill him.
El Tigre Toledo. That's not at all what it said. I'm sorry. Harpulary batteries.
So what she's establishing.
God, we were just talking about this on the podcast the other night about like if you had to like kill yourself, which I feel like is an offshoot of this. By the way, not condoning any of this.
Right.
This is all very tongue in cheek. Don't kill your wife. Don't kill your husband.
Don't.
If your husband's going to kill you, tie him up. Is that Swedish? I mean, you Kroner. Is that Norwegian Nick Cage? Guy carrying out the trash?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Retirement Plan's coming out soon.
You know what? I like the Incredible Weight of Massive Talent. That was a good movie.
I need to get around to that. It looks great.
Really good.
Last one I saw of his was the one that's like a ripoff of Five Nights at Freddy's, I think. Or no, maybe I saw the Mandy one after that. That's pretty good. Oh, we've caught up. Ah ha ha. Hercule Poirot could figure this one out. I don't know what that accent is either. I'm so good at accents.
You were so good.
So good at accents.
So she was gonna make it look like a hunting accident.
Pretty smart, but he don't hunt. He don't like touching meat. My dad almost died one time hunting deer. Yeah, he shot a deer he wasn't supposed to. I don't know if it was like had to do with the like how it might have been that it was a female or something. It was something he wasn't supposed to do. This is way past statute of limitations. It was also the 70s, it was crazy back then. And it was an accident. He didn't mean to. And he also isn't a big hunter, so I gotta imagine he probably didn't hunt a lot after this incident because he was like, I can't leave this deer here. We have to get it back. And it started raining. It was real nasty. Like it was just bad out. And he's trying to carry this thing on his shoulder. He ends up stepping off in a creek and it just takes him down and the body just fills with water. Like he almost died getting this dead deer back because he's like, I can't leave this.
Yeah.
So he's not who I'm going to call if I have to disappear a dead body.
No.
Und twist. Not Norwegian either. Oh. It's just going to be like another 40 minutes of, haha.
No, but
before that, 5 hours before that, which, you know what? Wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. I'm in, man. I love seeing a new movie. Like this makes me so kind of like the last time we did this, I would get a little bit nervous and don't shit on Botox. Some people like it. Not speaking for myself, but no, I the last time I was like, oh, this is gonna be a little bit nerve wracking, but then all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, but I'm just watching a movie with a bud. Like I'm really excited. I love the like forgetting that he's tied up and she has weapons.
Yeah.
Let's just argue. Okay. Creepy and incompetent is my new favorite insult to somebody. All right. Just to put it out there, guys, therapy exists, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Like,
it's a lot easier.
Why are they arguing? It's just, this is what happens when you will need to get the last word instead of killing the person. I guess
that's it. Yeah. I guess that shows that there actually was passion there because I can't fathom wanting to be around somebody and hate them so much. We've got company. Who's this asshole? Oh, that's it's the Norwegian Nicolas Cage. Cage. This is the boys are here. Fem dagger tiddliger.
5 days earlier, you called that.
Oh, it is. It is. Ha! But I made a copy of the cabin, and this is not the real one. Oh, but this guy is going to want to kill him, so he ties up the girl. Mm-hmm. I mean, he is dressed like a spy. The director is.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't catch his character name, but he's
Lars.
Axel is his real name. Oh, Lars, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Lars and Lisa.
Does Norway have a similar thing to? I believe it was Sweden we were talking about with the Ericsson and things like that.
Oh, that's Iceland that has
Iceland.
that.
Sorry,
Norway used to.
I owe you
Norway
another kroner.
used to. All right, so he's gonna help him for some of the insurance.
I see.
I'd like that in writing. This murder thing we're planning.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no, dog.
Are you gonna like call your lawyer to look
it's kind
at
of
it?
a leap of faith, but also I just told you about it, so that might be the last cotton candy you ever eat, unless you say yes, pal. I'm gonna need to implicate you in this now if you're gonna go home alive tonight. That's what that means. So if you don't want to help with the murder, everyone out there start going ah la 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 and run away.
And by murder, I mean murder.
Somebody might have a friend ask them to murder someone, and it could happen.
How do you bring that?
Listen, Nate.
I think you have to like start slow. Like
my wife, we gotta kill her. I couldn't do it. No, it's too weird. Oh, there's got to, if this movie doesn't end up with Norwegian Cage and also taped to a chair. They took her downstairs too. But like if it doesn't end up with him in a tied to a chair, I'm gonna be upset. I think everyone needs to at least, and then at some point they're all tied up and no one knows how that happened.
And then the dog's chasing them down the hallway. They come out the other door. Yeah,
see, here's the thing. Okay, I don't believe that there's no reason to take her to the basement, because if it was a noise thing, there's a window right there. That is not a soundproof.
Is it because of the blood?
What does that matter? It's not going to go anywhere different than upstairs, and you're just going to have to haul a dead body back upstairs. You also had to haul her unconscious body downstairs. This makes no sense.
Yeah, you're right. And he was going to hit her in the head with a hammer upstairs anyway.
Yeah, it was going to be messy. God, I can't even. Just imagining hitting somebody with a. I love that. Yeah, this is definitely a dark comedy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. This is great. I think the ref is sort of about this. I think Dennis Leary kidnaps a family. That's only the I only know about the ref through context clues based on the cover of its VHS.
I don't even know what the ref is.
It's some movie. It's got Dennis Leary in it. It was apparently all the rage in the 90s. I was just saying the other day, I wish I was a kept man. Like, seriously. Like, yeah, dinner would be on the table and that place would be immaculate because I would run that place. Are you kidding me? Oh. Well, what did your prenup say? Because there's no way that you two didn't sign a prenup, right? Right? Right?
Right.
Yeah, instead of Norway Cage, they should have got his lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another way of getting out of this. It's called a divorce. Is there not a Norwegian word for that? You got another Norwegian phrase.
Befria.
Befria? What's that mean?
Oh, I thought that was the phrase you were saying because he said be free.
Oh, no, I was saying if you had one from your app.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't understand. You're going to give your homeboy all that money, just divorce her and give her the money and then just say, bye. It's so much easier. Like, you're rich. You can do it through texting. It's going to be a nice camper. Just recently watched a show. Apparently, Big Boy of Outcast is part owner of a company that pimps out trailers and buses.
I got this one the other day. Spis mindre kake, which means eat less cake.
That's just good. You should, like
I feel
cake's fun.
It's a little judgy.
It's a little judgy, but also I think that's up there with use sunscreen. I think that's just a good, eat less cake. Cake is wonderful, but if you left like one bite,
I don't think I saved it, but one of them was like, "Why are you drinking beer so early in the morning?"
hey,
there was
don't.
It was that unit was about health.
I mean, it's not wrong.
All right, so the twist here while we were talking was
he's gonna cut his bro in, but then she's trying to buy him.
Yeah.
This is a thing called the Pirates game, I think this is like a gaming theory.
It's like a game theory thing.
Yeah. I'm not smart enough to be talking about it, so go look that up. Don't repeat that and say it's fact. But I'm pretty sure it is. I will be looking it up again because I heard it last night. It was like really late, and I was like, "That's interesting." And then, what's that gonna do? It's not. Why? Well, this is awful.
I like that one finger is just like kind of.
They're all untied. Oh, wow. Yeah, considering how wow. Did you get those bullets at Acme? I can flew down the hallway. What did he shoot him with? A tiny Iron Man?
Yeah, tiny Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm surprised he shot him because like they're so good at inaction. I figured that he would just let him bleed to death right there. Because he was gonna like, he couldn't even quickly kill her.
Yeah.
He really took his time with it. Tug? Oh no, call 911. Well,
fine mismatch you've gotten us into this time.
Like, how can you not talk your way out of this situation at this point?
No, double barrel shotgun.
Yeah, he shot both right through. Yeah, why'd you shoot both of them? Because we learned.
Well, he shot one through the hand.
We learned that one pump American is 2 pump Norwegian, the exchange rate. Oh no, that's his favorite foot. Oh, Christ, just shoot me with a gun. Why would you stab my foot? Ow. Oh no. You suck.
Triangle this.
God, she's 4 feet. She's like, that's the smallest kitchen. Whoop. Yoink. Oh no, I thought they were going out the window. I was wondering if there's going to be some action if this dude had some action chops. I know.
Earlier when he was talking to his dad at the nursing home, you saw on the news in the TV in the background.
Oh, the most wanted.
Yeah, three convicts got up.
No, wow, this 10 out of 10. This gets 10 talkovers out of 10 talkovers.
Remember, he was like, "Where's my?"
They're also making the faces they were in those pictures.
Yeah,
because the one guy's all that guy. Trees.
Now
dagger,
another
tilde gear.
3 days earlier. So you see how this is kind of like Coen Brothers a little bit?
Yeah, very Coen Brothers. It actually reminds me a little bit of, there's another Netflix, I don't know if it's Netflix original, but it's a movie called like, I think it's Shimmer Lake. And it's kind of a, this is good. It's kind of a whodunit, but kind of Coen's brother. And the whole story is like in reverse order, sort of like Memento, but not to the nth degree that Memento is. But it's about like a robbery thing gone wrong, and there's like murder and people like screwing each other over. I recommend it. I think it's pretty darkly funny, and it's a sleeper hit. Thank you so much for picking this. I'm really enjoying this movie. Oh my god. I did not see that. I was like, God, they're gonna be fighting around this house for so long. It is a thumping soundtrack. I will give them that. There's a couple of times where it caught me. Is that Holly? How long do you think you could survive in woods like that?
Half an hour.
Really?
No, I could probably start a.
Do you think you could catch a squirrel? Like without a gun, without a trap, do you think you could catch a
No.
Okay.
No, I'd look for like.
Those berries are gonna make you shit to death. Just putting it out there. If you don't know what the berry is,
yeah,
you're gonna shit to death. That's the rule.
Have you seen this movie before?
No, I just have read a lot of survival books. There's one that's really messed up that I read when I was a little kid called The Wild. And it was like these kids taking a trip where the Donner Party happened, and they get snowed in and people get hurt and they're trapped, and like people get diphtheria, and like it's a crazy book. It did teach me what I'm going to do if I get lost in the woods, though, because the end of that book, spoilers, they set the woods on fire. And so then when rescue people come to put it out, which probably not smart now that we're having forest fires like we are, I'd have to decide, burn the world or me die.
Burn the world.
Like I'd come back and everyone would be like, that's the guy that set the fire that raged on for 6 months. But I'd get to watch YouTube. What are you gonna do with that rock? What are you gonna do with that rock, Han Solo?
Remember when they showed up and the thing was disabled?
Yeah, I just thought that was, God, there's so many things I thought were, I'm going to have to watch this again.
Right? Because there's like things.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to get to watch it. The door is like a skeleton key, but it has a modern alarm on it with the buttons outside the house.
Look, it's the cereal from the floor.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Dudes, we're totally out of prison now. What do we want to do? Probably change our accent because this isn't Norwegian. Is that a yarmulke he's rocking?
Yeah.
Very nice. It's like a, do they have like dress yarmulkes? Like a fancier one for you to match your suit? I hope so. Not Norwegian.
And then,
do they know him? Did they say this is like my brother's house or something?
No, I think you're supposed to think that the tall guy's racist
against white people,
against Jews, and also that
you're
Nazis.
Right. Yes, that's what that symbol. That's what that symbol.
It's a subtle thing. It's a subtle thing.
Maybe I'm not qualified to talk about movies. You know, maybe I'm not qualified to talk now that the more I think about it. It's so weird seeing her like that, like Brittany Boho, like Hollywood, like glitz, glamour, Gucci. You know, it's so weird to see her, which is so cool. Like it's, I don't know.
3 days earlier.
Man, they've been up there for 3 days. What have they been putting their pee and poo? Okay, another survival question. Because I said pee and poo. You're trapped in an elevator. How long? And you have to start peeing from, you've been in there for 30 seconds. You were on the way to the bathroom. It's not bad. Okay. It's just you were like, I'm going to go ahead and go before it does get too bad.
I wait another 45 minutes until I can't wait any further.
Okay.
And then I'll pee.
45 minutes is your holdout?
If I already have to pee.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm at about 5 minutes.
Should have brought those meatballs.
Oh, they're gonna like snake. Oh, well, I wonder if there was there another thing that like a noise or something somebody heard or
No, I don't think so.
okay. Do we know? Did they say in the news report why they were in prison?
Um, no, not that I saw.
What I love is there's a whole other movie that's just them, and it's
Yep.
Oh brother, where art thou? So he's the Norwegian Thomas. Aaron Eckhart.
Yep.
And he's the other guy's. They're Jack Black. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Barry's gonna make you poo. You ain't got Google, don't eat it. Although they're not that. I mean, if he made it till nighttime, that's just food.
Yeah.
If you're hiding from them, I think you're shitting in your pants. Bro, don't expose that out to air. You need to diaper that up. Okay, we don't have to watch the whole thing. We can star wipe. This guy does give me the vibes of you remember the one white supremacist that was in let me be more specific. In Banshee, he was almost like an albino, the guy. Yeah. Big pale dude with the blonde hair.
I suppose if you're gonna be an albino, if you're gonna be a white supremacist, go all the way.
Albino is like you make them your king.
Yeah.
This guy also has some David Harbour vibes. He's got David Harbour eyes. That's his vibes, his eyes. They're watching you. This attic smells like shit. Basil. I love that the one shotgun blast brought all three of them down.
This is just like that girl who hid in the attic.
Exactly like that. Helen Keller? You're saying Anne Frank didn't have to pee and poo on the floor? Come on. She did whatever it took to survive, is what she did. Y'all need to shut the heck up. Oh, I hope they shot it from the side. Oh, that's where his poo came out. They shot him in the ass. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool still. What they should have done is they should have been all three in a circle, and the shot goes off in the middle, and they all go, and then they look at each other, crack, crack, and it falls down, you know?
Oh, yeah, that'd be funny.
But you need one of them shot, so.
Oh, so now they're both in they're in the chairs.
Okay. We can't have it can't have Norwegian cage.
Bloody back of his pants.
Oh, really? Dog, really? Stand and eat that Sammy.
It does look like a good sando.
Yeah, but
Smørbra.
also there's chairs. Sandwich. Get off my pool table. Damn. Even the assless guy is sitting on a couch. That's one of my favorite things in the new. Have you seen the new Guardians movie, Guardians Galaxy 3? Drax can't not lay down on a couch. And everyone's like, sit up. And he's like, why wouldn't it? Why? He doesn't understand. Why wouldn't you be able to lay down if it's clearly made to lay down? And they're like, it's not. It's meant to sit up. And he's like, he just can't. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah. Oh. Is somebody also a meat fan? got made to feel like an idiot when I was a kid by my grandma, and she didn't mean it. But my grandma used to get coupons for this steak restaurant called Western Sizzlin'. It's not the Sizzler. It's different. It's less fancy. But we would go, just like when I'd stay at my grandma's house. And so she would I think it was always like when old people would go. So it was like the special was like a hamburger steak. So that's where I ate mostly hamburger steaks. But we were riding there, and I had.
Is that like a Salisbury steak?
No, hamburger steak is just it's a hamburger without all the shit on it. It's just the patty.
Okay.
But she was like, she asked me something about what I was going to order on the way there. Like we were just talking. I was real little. I had exactly one steak in my life, and it was a New York strip steak, but it was one that someone had bought at like a local grocery store and made we didn't have the money to go to steak restaurants. But we was on the way there. I was like, can I get a New York strip steak? And she was like, okay, what are you, a millionaire now? Or so? Like she kind of razzed me like they are, which is kind of funny. But I was just like, I just wanted to have the only I just said the thing that I know. I don't, and to this day, I still don't really know all the cuts of steaks because I've been like shy now. I mean, I know what a New York strip is. But don't they have one of those prisons that's like really nice though?
Yeah, they probably do.
Okay. Am I wrong for not feeling bad for them in that? Am I wrong? Because it's nicer than my apartment. My apartment, I pay lots of money, and these are
murderers. These guys are murderers.
Okay, all right. I call them. That's my second new favorite insult. I can't remember the other one. You tell me this guy ain't got a safe with kroners in it? Come on. There's a couple of jobs he got paid for he didn't want to report to the government. There's a safe in there. Come on. Don't you tell me he didn't. Some commercial, for some product. Which is... Oh no, no. Why does she gotta be in movies about this stuff? Oh, he's talking about him though.
Well, dirty dishwater.
What do you mean fill up? You ain't got two hands?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. All right. Okay. I want him dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy looks like if Jack Black and David Harbour had a baby.
Yeah. And it was a caveman.
Yeah. Yeah. 65 million years ago.
That guy plays electric bass.
That's what I thought. They're not going for her. The fancy man with the fancy taste is about to get a fancy taste of something else. This is exactly like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Oh,
maybe
boy.
now you'll be satisfied.
Wow, this is awful now.
Yeah.
This took a turn. Hey, while they're doing that, why don't you cue up another one of those phrases, Norwegian phrases? Because I don't have a lot I want to comment on this part, if I'm being quite honest with you, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. We're not going to get. We're not going to get it.
Long.
Yeah, they're not. We're not going to get a cutaway. Everybody, shield your eyes.
This one they're just throwing it at. They're just mocking me. Norsk Arlet Olara.
Okay.
Norwegian is easy to learn.
That's like what the French you would learn from the Hooked on Phonics commercials would teach you.
Yep.
Si ça la zombie, or whatever they said back then. I thought about the other day, I was listening to Ça Plain Pour Moi. Ça Plain Pour Moi, da, 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 like the song that's in like every movie where you go to London and you have to run.
Yeah.
I quite like that song, and I like the song that was sort of made like sort of not ripping it off, but the Damned song as well. I think it's a good bop. But I thought how cool it would be to learn that entire song in French, like really well.
Yeah.
And tell no one until I had it.
Yeah.
And then wait for like the perfect karaoke moment.
Oh, and then just really impress everybody.
And rip it. And people the whole time they're gonna be like, why do you know those words?
It's like how one day I spent an entire morning learning Informer, so that we still be I go blam, I lick you boom boom damn, and Detective Man to say so that we still be stab
Why
someone
did you
down
spend
the
all morning learning it? Was there like a meeting coming up or something?
No, because someday that song's gonna come on, and I'm gonna rap along with it, and everyone's gonna think I'm cool.
I lick you boom boom down. No one's gonna think you're cool. I'll think you're cool. Yeah, give me a bullet, dog. I triple dog dare you.
Don't forget the.
This is so tense. Ah, oh, come on. Told you wouldn't. I just rewatched This Is the End the other day.
Yeah.
That scene where he's pointing the gun at McBride and McBride's like, you won't, and he puts it in his own mouth. Cracks me up. Don't do that, kids. It's not funny. Don't play with guns. This is a trip.
Yeah.
Now get up on your knees and bite his dick off. Get on your knees, bite through the corduroy pants.
Yep.
Off. Dick off.
Other people, how many people are watching?
Oh, right now? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't have any of that stuff brought up.
Oh, okay.
Sound off in the chat if you're here. I don't think anybody. There's a couple of people that normally would show up, I think, had going on. But, you know, I'm mostly doing these for the on-demand and stuff, too. I haven't even actually promoted it yet. It's only been to people that I've talked to and told and stuff. So I'm thinking, like, week after next, I'm going to break silence on the internet. I haven't posted on social media in a few years. Well, listen, we've hit the hour mark. So I'm going to hit pause. Everybody get ready right here. Pause it. Good. We're going to go take, I said 10 minutes the first time, and then I pulled it back to 7. And I thought maybe 5 was enough. What do you think?
I think 5's enough.
All right. We're going to take
before you go, tell me what the timestamp is and what's on your screen.
Oh, it's 1 hour, 14. 1 hour, no minutes, 14 milliseconds.
Okay. Cool. All right.
We will be back in about 5 minutes.
All right. Later, dude. See you in 5.
And we're back.
And we're back.
I had a thought while I was away. I think I can make an away timer too. If I made one timer, I should be able to make two timers.
Yeah.
Except I'll call them Trent timers, which are just like other timers. But
Mhm.
Trent, I came up with such a Nate Bjork thing the other day, and I don't get an opportunity to use it often. But I've gotten to use it twice, and I'm really proud of it. It's not that funny though.
Sock it to me.
It's talking about, you know, the type of vehicle that has the two removable parts of the roof. Instead of a sunroof or a Targa, you have a
Trent top.
Yeah, their T stands for Trent. I like to go, if you ever bring up a car that's remote, that some model of it has T tops, I'm going to go, fun fact, T tops, the T, short for Trent.
Yep.
And I just do it like that. And then they just look at me like, why did you make me stop what I was doing to listen to that?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we jump back in, I just kind of want to talk about where our thoughts are at. I like this movie a lot. I do see the Coen-esqueness of it. I would say that it having a little bit better, different sort of shooting style. It's definitely more modern. You know, a lot of older, you know, a lot of Coen stuff is from an older era, so it does have a look, and some of it are period pieces and everything. So this just comes at you like a plain Jane. It looks like it's going to be some kind of like made for Netflix drama about how they find love in the woods. You know, I love open the door, the trip.
Yep.
Like I didn't know. I did assume there was going to be some kind of action because it's you. But I just didn't. I thought it was going to be people were going to. That was my thought. It's going to be people attacking the cabin, and he's going to be like, "It's Norwegian time," or whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought that's what was going to happen. But I am pleasantly surprised because if you'd have told me what this movie is about, I probably wouldn't have been as excited. Because this is definitely thus far. I mean, we got to see if it sticks to landing, but thus far it is better than the sum of its parts because I'm having a good time.
I can't wait till you see the ending.
Okay. All right. And a spaceship comes down. Well,
Yep.
What are your thoughts at this point in the movie?
My thought are it's probably the same as yours. Is my thoughts after watching this movie? I would have taken I would have shortened this rape scene.
Well, I'm glad it did switch to a different type of domineering. Because at least it's like spreading out the awfulness instead of it being specifically pinpoint one awful that goes on for a long time and can be very triggering for some people.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I do worry about. Because we were having fun, and then all of a sudden we're not having fun anymore.
Right.
We're noticeably like, oh no, Nate, say something funny. We're losing the kids. So, all right. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead. I'm going to give a 3, 2, 1, go. We'll go on go. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. I don't even want to explain my setup right now. I just don't. But I will work on probably be next week, but I will work on a we're away timer because I could also do one for when we're about to go live, and then I could just go ahead and start the stream.
Oh, smart.
Mute all of our stuff and just have the talkover will be starting in. Oh, we're back to this now. Good. I'm glad we came back to this. We had some unresolved pool table business.
Yeah.
And here we are. Oh. Why did they stop for her? Yeah, we know 2,000 kroner. She loves him.
Secret money.
I mean, I guess you don't have to love somebody to not want them to get raped.
Yeah.
They were going to kill each other, though, so.
Yeah.
They did find love in the woods. Our love opened the door. They found more love than they wanted. I also love that they're just like in found clothes, so they all look like dads.
Yeah. Yep. Poor horny Dave doesn't get to get a piece.
My name's Dave, and I'm here to cave. That's right, spelunk.
In your butt cave.
Yeah. You saw where I was going with it.
Yep.
What? You just have to not rape the dude.
Oh,
I don't know. Money, rape a dude. Money.
like they're taking an awful long time to decide. Pretty obvious.
I also think it's weird that they broke out of prison to rape a dude.
Yeah.
Like if that's your thing, you were in the place where it again, maybe they've got really nice prisons.
Mm.
Some fancy man in a suit comes down and goes, no rape today. You know?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, this is gonna turn into like one of those scam bait videos like Pierogi or Kit Boga, or not Jim Browning, because Jim Browning's not silly, but the other boys can be silly, and they pretend like they're old ladies getting in the car to go get money for scammers. Because that's how they do it. Is they make you think that money's come out of your account. And, oh, okay. Let me ask you: would you pick buckshot out of your bro's butt?
Yeah,
I'd do it too.
Yeah,
it's your bro. He did shit in the attic, and he is a raging racist, and he's a rapist. He's pretty much the worst. You know what? I probably wouldn't pick buckshot out of his butt, but I'd pick shot out of my bro's butt.
If I needed him to like get out of prison.
Oh, that's a good point too. He's gonna need to help carry. He's a thick boy. Like you think Recliner over there is gonna help carry stuff?
No, Recliner's in charge, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's the brains. He's the master. They're the blaster.
Yep.
I don't like that I said that in this context at all. Not happy about myself at all. That's the I learned about 2 gaming theorems. One was the pirate game, and the other one is another one. That's what this one is about killing. It's like I learned about it because I watched. I like the Deep Dive. It's a channel. It's like an offshoot of New Rockstars, and they just like do a deep dive on movies. He's done the Indiana Jones series, by the way. I think you might dig on those because he picks up on all the like symbolism and stuff, and like symmetry and shots, and like what things call attention to. Like this dude Eric Voss is just killer at this stuff. Him and his writers, but He talked about in Dark Knight was the newest one that I watched, and he was explaining the first heist where the Joker, spoilers, kills everybody. He's like, no, I kill the bus driver. That's that what they're talking about there, killing the crew people. That's another gaming theorem, and I don't remember the title of that one. But you basically keep the weakest person alive. Maybe that is the pirate one, but you keep the weakest person alive to do your bidding. So that way, when everybody else is gone, you can, the weaker of the.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's like Survivor. I've seen how this ends. I've seen Breaking Bad. You're going to slide a bucket in there.
Mm-hmm.
And a sandwich.
Is my eating popcorn disruptive?
I haven't really noticed.
Okay, good. Because I'm hungry as heck.
I mean, maybe don't go nuts. Don't motorboat your popcorn. I think we should be okay. Popcorn's a snack you're supposed to have on movies. Gotta have a salty snack.
Yeah.
Which I didn't. I didn't get any snacks. I was like, I should grab a snack on the way in. I looked at the bananas and I'm like, I'm not. I've said a lot of embarrassing things about myself on the internet. I'm not eating a banana on the internet. Sorry, not today, Satan. You're not getting me that easily.
Hvor mange bananer spisen du i uken?
What kind of species of banana? I like the yellow.
Yeah, how many bananas do you eat in a week?
Oh, in a week? Like 10.
All right.
T? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have 2 separate words for aluminum and the number 10 in Norway?
I don't know.
Because that's unfortunate, because you only need the one. I'm living proof. See, now, okay, let's get this relationship. Let's get cooking. And then we team up. You just got to untie me with your feet, dog. But first, untie my feet with your feet that are tied up. And we'll go from there. and kick their ass because there's like a billion guns in that gun wardrobe.
Yep. It is a cabin. And his dad was a vet.
Did you ever watch Ozark?
Yeah.
This, like, tonally and a lot of things makes me think of Ozark. Probably because they're in the woods and they're on water, you know, like they got property on water. I think that kind of, like, I imagine that there are mosquitoes.
I had no idea that we had a part of our country that was like that.
Oh, the Ozarks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That had all that water and fucking.
Oh, yeah. There's some places in Alabama that I've been around that have not quite as much, but a lot of like series of little lakes and stuff that have little streams that'll connect them, and a lot of campgrounds and places where people will put up little small lakefront properties. Not as nice as the redneck Riviera, but it's you know, like I have like relatives that have spots on the lake and they just bought like a camper and it just parks there all the time.
Yeah.
Could just go to hang out and grill out and swim, ride jet ski and stuff. Go to the restaurant that you can drive your boat up to. That's always the fun thing to do. Is that Danny Partridge on the TV? That's not his name. You could go on that show, you know. When I was down in Alabama, I picked up a Family Feud for the Switch.
Yeah.
And because I wanted just like a dumb game in case there was ever a lull, I could just put it on. And there's one like morning, everyone was kind of like trying to figure out what they were going to do. And so I just quietly went in the living room. I turned it on. I started playing and I waited for people to walk past and stop and be interested.
Now,
what's he going to do with this? But anyway, by the end of the trip, we were all like seriously competitively playing Family Feud. And my team I made was the McDump family. Because I have an alter ego, David Dan McDump. Oh, he's got the ball. Oh, he's going to kill him like you were going to kill that guy. At the pool ball. That was for our poop. What? No, give me the gun. What are you talking about, knife? No, you kill him with the knife, asshat. Give me a gun. You took them off. Number 2. I know Norwegian. I've been watching this so long. I'm like Beowulf. I figured it out. And look, I keep going back to this, but the lighting I haven't talked about in this house is off the charts.
Yeah.
They didn't update the walls. They upgraded them lights. This is a nice cabin. This guy also has kind of a Thomas Hayden Church thing going on. We need to watch Twisted Metal together.
Oh yeah.
You would love it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's one of the best shows that's been made in a long time. Seriously. Like it reminds me of Preacher a lot. Oh, is there a gun in the toilet tank? Speaking of toilet tanks, this is how old I am now. I went to my mom's house and their toilet was like running like all the time. And I said,
"Did you go catch it?"
I said, "Let me go take a look at it." And I went and like worked on the toilet. That's how old I am, and I'm just like, let me look at it. I think every man at a certain age just starts working on toilets.
No, you did. You humiliated your stepdad. That's you big boying your stepdad. Taking care of your mom's toilet.
Oh no. Well, the thing is, I actually didn't. Here's how it goes. I'm like, I think he's like, I got the wrong flapper for it. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm going to go out and do some running around. Let me help. I just felt like helping and being a nice son. I went to a store and got what I thought was right. Yeah, I also got the wrong flapper. So no, in no way did I big boy him. But I did leave it with the, because they were like, we can take this back. I'm like, used? And they're like, well, just lightly. And I'm like, all right, well, here's the receipt. At least I paid for it. I did something, you know? I didn't say I'm good at working on toilets. I just am at the age where I go, let me look at it.
Maybe.
Yeah, this is where you start sowing the seeds, man. He knows what's up. Wash your hands. Get your ass back in there. What are you running up? Oh. Okay. I mean, awesome. Good job. But is this... Oh, to take to the sock. Okay.
My question was, where
Ow.
did he keep those balls? How did he get them into the bathroom? Are you meant to think that he put them in his butt?
I don't think he moved. He could have like put them under his armpit or something. There's no way he put those up his butt, and then the story isn't just going to be about that for the rest of it because I have questions. Reminds me of a joke. I'm not going to tell it. He didn't untie her. Oh, he's still going to try and go for all of it, and that's where, yeah, okay, very Coen's brothers. These, he would have untied her. That'd have been two of them, 2 on 2, and one of them sucks at fighting. We can tell.
You did catch that one of the bloopers I looked up on IMDb was that she cut the rope with the wrong side of the knife.
Oh, really?
Did you catch that?
No, I didn't catch that. Hey. We're not going to be using such harsh foreign language here. We don't call people dumb in this house.
Yep.
Man, so like, I don't know where he is. She doesn't know where he is. There's 2 assailants. There's so many games being played.
They're stuck in the house on the cabin with them.
Yeah, man. Oh, this is going to turn into the end of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
So that's why they didn't bring a gun downstairs, because she can't saw her ropes off with a gun.
Aha. Mm-hmm. You can shoot your way out of a rope.
Yes.
But I'd rather not. Yeah, it's really heavy. The guy needs to do laundry. Took me down, man. You know, pool balls used to be made with celluloid?
Really?
Yeah, because before that it was ivory, and then people were like, we shouldn't do that. And then they were like,
with ivory? Well, that's gotta be expensive.
No, there was tons of shit made out of ivory when they were like pianos. There was a time where they're like, fuck the elephants. I want scrimshaw. Mm-hmm. Like, no. They absolutely, there was tons of stuff made out of ivory. Pianos were made out of ivory. Like, yeah. That's a lot of keys.
That's why they call them tickling the ivory.
So, like, when they were like, we probably should, this is a finite resource, and these elephants are really darn cute, and they could paint. So let's not. And so they switched to celluloid so they could make them like, it's made what they needed, the weight and hardness. But celluloid breaks down over time. It's, because it's like a natural thing, and it becomes flammable. Like old film is like crazy flammable. Yeah. And so then they switched to, I don't know what they're made out of now, actually. I should look that up. Granite. Did you check? Did she pull the thing down for the visor?
She did check the visors.
Okay.
On the cars.
I wasn't looking for that. It's never there anymore. Oh no. Do you feel betrayed?
Ing-a-ting. Nothing.
Classic defense.
Yeah.
Best defense ever. Is there a key cover in Oreo?
It must be the floaty part of the boat keys.
Well, now the thing is, like, nobody's car has a key anymore, so you get the fob cover. I have a fob cover. I've been to a couple of them. I'm not adverse to buying cheap shit on the internet. And she's got an avocado colored fridge. This place is a dream cabin. A Wunderbar. That's not in nothing there. That's nothing.
Nope.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Let's go. Now just jump on the rail and slide down like a cool kid.
Yeah.
Now you leap off the end dagger first. Which is where the name Daggerford came from. Not true. Here's my thing, and I'm not a femme fatale, so I don't know that I'm just talking. I'm armchairing this. I'm talking out of my ass. But if I was a hot lady, and I would totally use sex for a weapon.
Yeah.
If I was like in a situation for survival, or if I was a spy or something, not just.
Oh, you use the resources you have, I think.
Absolutely. It's talking about survival situation. You don't go, oh, I was actually going to hook up with you. You go, thank God he's dead. Now we can be together.
Yeah.
You know, take him by surprise, like really sweep him off his feet. I mean, this guy's dumb enough to at least buy this, but
yeah.
Come on, she's an actor. I wonder if we'll give her acting notes every. Oh no. Better jump. Better go. Don't stop. Don't take a break. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Stop stopping, as you say.
Yeah, don't take a break. There ain't no time to sit down. You make a noise, use it. Use what you got. Oh, damn. I was hoping that, you know, the cabin being almost a character of this. It's not really, but I know people say that sometimes. It sounds smart.
Yeah, they do like to say stuff like that.
But
you know, the city is really the fourth character in Sex and the City.
Oh, this director rules. I gotta find Kill Bruno or whatever it's called. Both of them. Yeah, dude. Oh. God, she's awesome. Nah, okay. He stood up. Oh. Hey, you waiting for a flood, buddy? Why? What are you going to do? Oh, the cord. Okay. All right. I thought he was going to hit her with the hollow plastic part.
Oh, yeah. The part that would break.
Yeah. Let's go faster. Take the foot that doesn't have a shoe and put the biggest toe in his mouth. It'll gross him out. Or turn him on. Either way. Same. Let's go. There's got to be other knives in this kitchen.
Yeah, we've seen them.
Which way is that pointing? Okay, good. Oh, no. Oh, gross. Oh, God. This director's great. I love him.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch more.
Absolutely, I'm in.
You gotta watch Violent Night.
I do need to watch. I will watch that one for sure. But I am going to try and track down those other two because I don't know what they're about, and it looks like Kill Bill. I don't know if it's supposed to be. Kill Bill?
It is a parody of Kill Bill.
Oh, it is a parody. Okay, and this guy's pretty funny, so
yeah,
check it out.
Apparently, Quentin Tarantino saw the trailer of it and thought it was good.
Okay. And he certainly has opinions on movies. I said this to somebody the other day. I really wish that Tarantino would just until his next movie comes out, shut up. Like he keeps doing these interviews, and I think he has a very well-educated view on movies. I love hearing his thoughts, whether he likes or not, because he comes from a place of being educated in film. But he's gonna say something, and someone's gonna get mad. And I just want his last movie to come out, and then after that, he's free to go get canceled. Go ahead, do the thing we're all expecting. Just for now, shut up. Yeah. Like there's more than rumors out about this thing. If you deny me this close to the finish line, Ooh. It's got a bump on his noggin. It's going to get bigger if you don't get some ice on it.
You better put some ice on it.
Why don't you go ahead and load us up another one of those Swedish phrases, my dude?
Norwegian phrases?
I owe you 3 kroner. I'm sorry.
Here's one that kind of was talking directly to me. Hvor mange guitarer har du now?
Is your guitar harder now?
How many guitars do you have now?
It knows. How judgy. Oh, why'd you have to bring it up, app? Why you put me on blast?
Here's one. Appelsinen or orange?
Apple semen tastes like sriracha.
The orange is orange. Because they have different words for orange and orange.
What orange isn't orange? They're setting you up for failure. You're going to sound like an idiot. That's an idea. That's an idea. You make an app that teaches you another language, how to be the village idiot in another language, and then people feel bad for you and give you stuff. Orange is orange.
Min man spiser ikke barn. My husband doesn't eat children.
I mean, it's more of an important qualification than you would think.
Yeah.
It's important that we establish these things early. He gave her the valet key, so it only goes like 50 feet from the house and then turns off.
Yep.
You peasant. Because at this point now, if either one of them secretly does still want to like axe the other one, they've got all this other
proof. Them what? What are they going to
ask them a question?
Yeah,
with their gun. This is where you deploy the Ghostbusters, which is 1, 2, 3, get her. I know every scenario for every action moment. I'm like Archer. I'm like armchair Archer. Yep, see? Get her. Oh no, 3 more people are going to fall out of the ceiling.
3 more people. The next 3 guys.
Not again.
They all look at each other like,
no!
It's the living.
He got the poop part. Oh no, he shot through the bathroom of the attic. Oh no! Yeah. Yeah, did you get a little in your mouth? Did it taste bad? Okay. Oh man, she hit that dude hard. She's off. What is he? Superman? I'm going to jump out of the second story. There we go. Let's go. I hope that Cosby Sweater is not. Oh, never mind. Well, I was going to say, I hope he like comes to after this other guy's dead. And he's like, look, honestly, I was just with these guys. They're so weird. Let's meet again in Reykjavik. That's not. I shouldn't have said that. I regret it. That's not. That's a different. Yep. That's another kroner. That's 4, Nate. I hope it's not like. I hope a kroner's not like $1,000.
I think it's one of the opposite ways.
Like 1,000 kroners is like a smaller amount here.
I have no idea. I know that I have.
It is like a Coen Brothers movie. He's got it's not a wood chipper, but let's go. Are you a fan of Stephen King books? No, because you are the Lawnmower Man. Right? Wasn't that Stephen King? Lawnmower Man?
I think that is.
He's also holding the knife. I think that knife is not backwards. I think it's cut. I think it's made weird.
Yeah, because it's a weird Scandinavian knife.
Well, it's just a different. I think because it looked like he had it backwards as well.
Yeah, it did.
Oh no! This is my worst nightmare. Oh my god!
Look how cool his hair looks blown back in the wind from that.
He does. He's got a David Harbour thing going on. You could be so pretty if you just smiled more. Is what I want to say to him. Oh, with the leaf. Environmentally conscious. Let's go the trip. Who's this asshole? Oh, yeah. But why? 6 timers to Gilder.
Six timers to get.
I speak Norwegian.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this car. No, I've seen a version of this car that doesn't have as big of windows. But it's looks like the same base. You can like, they're like really hard to tip over, even though they look like they would be easy. Uh-huh. Oh boy. They're so big.
He's calling his mobile.
This is like so this is like the nosy neighbor. This is the, you know, the lights are on at your place, which is good,
Yeah.
My family's neighbor is that way, and they are that way towards that neighbor because they're kind of out remotely, and if they hear something or see something, they call and they ask and they check in. Everything okay? All right, cool. I'll talk to you later. How many Hanses by the Fjord do you think he knows? That's like I'm Kevin at the burger place.
That's me, Kevin at the
Kevin John Smith, and I'm down at the burger Walmart. Okay, all right, skip to it.
I love that. I love this kind of shit that old people do.
They do it to me every day. Yep. I'm like, okay. Like once we hit one of the world wars, I'm like, can we skip? We hit fast forward. Like, take me past you inventing mayonnaise. Get me well past the invention of the microwave. Stop just before teleportation. Yeah, that's noticeable. That's scary. I was at some friend's house, and they were working on they were rebuilding an older house. And so I was like staying at their good place where they were living, and then in the mornings going with them to go work on the old place. And somebody drove by and saw the door just open and came by and was like, hey, really? And we were like, well, we got to go check this out. Yeah. And so we did. We had to like clear it like a SWAT team in case there was like,
what was it?
One of us didn't shut the door good enough. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody was there because there was like nothing in that house. I say that every morning. I agree. I hate my legs. This guy's like, yeah, your cabin. Uh-huh.
Ahmed,
do you know what your other option is with your jitterbug phone? Call the police. Yeah. What is this guy going to do? This. Oh no. Oh my God, the dad has just like killed his way all the way to. Which, by the way, talking about fobs, that's the same fob I have. It has a different logo on it, but all the Nissan and Infiniti ones are the same. This is fob facts. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I am the only older person that does not think that kids today need to learn how to drive stick shift. They need to learn how to operate modern vehicles because I got in one and didn't know what I was doing the first time. I don't think they need to drive stick shift because it's kind of hard to find a stick shift now. So that's my 2 pennies. This is kind of my dad. My dad thinks that the electric car isn't going to be a thing. And I'm like, it already is, Dad. He's like, you don't see him anywhere. I'm like, here you do. Every grocery store has Tesla spots. I'm like, you will see them, my guy.
Yeah.
Or what? You killed the woman I was trying to murder? Not exactly a Mexican standoff.
A Norwegian
one. Dad! Let's go! Oh! No! Aw. Come on, he didn't have to die. But now the other guy has to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the shotgun's with the dear old dad that's dear old dying. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Take him down with you. I'll see you in hell, not if I see you first. Oh, how
Christian.
What does it smell like out there? Does it smell bad? Can you smell what my throat smells like? Oh no! Oh. I don't like that. I am legitimately afraid of a lawnmower rolling over on top of me.
There's terrifying.
Because I watched an episode of If You Miss with a Shotgun. There we go. Jesus, airbags. I was going to say, who's left?
Cosby sweater.
Cosby sweater.
I wish the dad had lived a little bit longer to kill more dudes.
Yeah, I guess I would have to. I mean, you like Coen Brothers movies and you like, you know, who done it. You like a lot of things. But I feel like I would probably want to ask someone who's more like steadily in the gear of the twist after twist after twist, the you know, all these different games that are happening. Like, how do you know when you've had enough to then call it quits? Because I don't think this movie deserves the crap that I give other movies where I'm like, it had too many endings.
Oh, sure.
But I wonder at what point, because it could have ended now like 2 or 3 times. It wouldn't be I feel like it's still building to something a little more. I mean, you know what? Every time though something would happen, I was still excited. So maybe, I don't know.
My leg,
dude. Watch that off first. You watched me wash it. I watched you get it wet. Yeah, did it sting? Does it hurt? What does it feel? Does it feel like a certain? Why's the boat dead?
Helvete.
The font?
Oh, they say so when he's like, "Oh, fuck you," or "Hell, what the hell?" It's a Helvete is like the
a font.
Is Helvetica is a font, but Helvete is the is like a Swiss Army word in Norwegian.
Yeah. Also, did anybody ever tell you swear too much? He's still alive.
Oh my! Forgot he's still.
Wow, no one. Remember the movie where no one dies? Like the racist is gonna wake up and saying like, "Ah, I'm in peril." Yeesh. You should have. You got to go eat some Neosporin now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's the pain. Yes. Become vengeance. Become wrath. I love this.
He's
now.
the knight.
I be the knight. Yes. I love it.
You don't understand. You're in the cabin with me.
Yeah, you're in this woodshed with me. Is gun fishing? Oh no! That one might be too far. You know what though? I'm gonna chalk it up to it being charming. I'll give it a pass. The hammock?
I think his guts.
Think his guts what?
Are hanging out.
Yeah, he's hanging out. Absolutely. I don't know. Maybe it didn't like cut it open like a cartoon. It might have just mangled him, but still, it's pretty fucked up. I wonder how I would know if I was too messed up to like. There has to be a point where you go, you know what? I'm going to cut my losses and lay here
Yeah.
and just wait for the light to take me or whatever happens. I wonder like how I would, because there's a lot of pain that I ignore because I'm from the generation of suck it up, don't let people see you cry. So like, not that I'm a tough guy, but there are times where there are things, and I'm a dude. Dudes underreport stuff.
People who are raised as boys are trained
from a certain generation, definitely, especially like the 90s and stuff. If you come up in the 90s. So I wonder, like, like I sprained both of my feet a few weeks ago, and I had to walk through like 3 airports on sprained feet. Like they were completely purple, both of my feet, and I was like, I'll just hobble. Get me a cane. Yeah. I'll take 1 Advil. And not that I'm tough, I'm just stupid. He was going for that. Hey man, if you're gonna go, do it in your favorite spot.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good. So I bought I've got an outdoor hammock that I have now.
Oh, nice. Do you go out there and read occasionally?
I have it. Yeah, it's for the purpose of taking naps.
Your neighborhood's hilarious. By the way, I told you that the other night there were 4 cop cars in front of my place. The day after I told you about that, there was 2 fire trucks at the place across the road.
Oh, good.
Yep. So enjoy your hammock nap. I'm gonna go outside.
Well, Mr. Sandman plays. Doop 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 doop.
Meanwhile, my
ice cream truck.
My street inner Sandman plays.
Yeah. Trent's living in The Wire.
This guy looks rad with the blood splatter.
Yeah.
He could remake Die Hard. He's got the charisma to do a
come to Oslo, have a few laughs.
That would be incredible with this director.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There's no way that Bruce Willis wouldn't sign off on that.
Yeah.
Show him a couple of movies. This guy come over and say, Mr. Willis, would you mind? And then, because I think Bruce got to the point where he's like a Tom Cruise or a Sly Stone or something or The Rock.
Well, he's done acting now.
He is, but he also is such a part of oh, can every Norwegian ski? Is he hoping that he can secretly ski?
He's hoping that he can ski.
Because it looked like he was praying. My parents recently went skydiving, and they still got the hooks in. They went skydiving, and I said, "Hey, when you jump out, could you try flapping your arms?" And they were like, "Why?" I'm like, "What if you flew? And how are you gonna know?" They didn't. Cowards, too afraid to fly.
I like how he's like, "I'm just gonna keep these lures."
I mean, they look
attached to my face.
Honestly, fishing lures in the face. It's the next. I mean, people are getting dangle earrings again.
Yeah.
Why not a lip and a brow? Ooh, a brow dangler would be tickly. I get tickled if I had something dangling from my eyebrow.
One time, I got a lure in the neck.
Ah, that's where your jugular lives.
My brother Peter was
he went back?
He went back and I was sitting behind him.
God, it's my nightmare. You've had so many of my nightmares because you also drove off with the gas handle and the pump handle in your car.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of that happening to me too.
Oh, but it detaches.
I know now. But still, the hook, there's so many of these little things I see in movies and I'm like, please no.
I think
How bad was the hook in the neck?
Oh, the worst was that Peter felt so bad.
Oh, sure. It was
those things they're sharp, but they're it's fine.
Okay.
They're tiny.
Okay.
It's like a little needle.
And we just established we're brought up in the 90s, so don't let your brother see you cry.
Right.
Or the expression, I'll give you something to cry about. It used to terrify me. Because I was like, but if this is bad, what could be worse? Oh no! Don't aw. Well, I think I'd rather her make it than him, if we're being honest. I am a fan of his, though.
These guys are gonna have such headaches.
No joke. And lots of concussions. You know what? The fact that it got all the... Oh, come on. Come on. She should cock it and shoot another one. I know that doesn't make any sense, but she should do it. Or throw it at him. I will say that should have been the ending.
Can't catch it.
No, they really can't. Oh, has he got the rope? Oh, wow. Well, now you're going to stop the boat for all of you. It doesn't look like you brought paddles.
They're going to be up a creek without one.
Yeah.
You have the right to bear arms.
He should have just got him like around the neck by the rope or something, or by the foot and drug him until he... There's only so much boat dragging a human body can take. I love the, like...
This guy can't... No, this guy's a Viking.
Everything is but a flesh wound in this movie.
Yeah.
They lose a limb, they're even stronger. That means, it's, you know, it's like Daredevil logic. I lost my left arm, my right arm is twice as strong. I can punch right through justice.
Oh, remember Bag? Bag of Rocks?
Oh, yeah!
From Act 1.
Let's go. Aw, teamwork makes the dream work. Dude, they hated you so much that they teamed up together. Think about that. Get your life together. Float away.
My life! My life!
Jack,
could take it.
I'll never let go, Jack. And then he
could take his free arm and just go like this, but he's not thinking, is he?
No.
They always go for the belt.
They never go for the bag, yeah. I watched that like maybe a month or two ago. Yeah. Oh, no! This movie's like 4 hours long of, oh, no! Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the guy comes up.
Is she... She's gonna... She had a look of... Oh, wow. She's gonna do it. I don't know. Don't look at us.
Yeah, don't.
Because I don't know what you should do. Don't kill him. Yeah, don't kill your husband. You're right. So now, do you guys think you could work it out? My favorite shoe.
My shoe.
I was in a D&D game recently and I got stabbed in the hand and I decided that was my favorite hand. It was my left. Can we go to the hospital? And then the police? Or maybe we call the police from the hospital? While we're at it, you know, like a burger joint or something.
Yeah, some New York strip.
Yeah, a New York strip joint.
Poor little baby Trent was just saying the only...
I know. I was like,
you knew.
What are you going to get? I guess a New York strip. Whoa, what are you, Mr. Big? Did you suddenly get a job? It was something like that. And I was just like, I didn't know what I was talking about. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So we'll just sit here awkwardly. So how are you feeling? About the same. About the same as a few minutes ago. So it's in a movie once. He directed it in a movie once. Yeah, I'd be like, I know we're not supposed to, but I'm gonna lay down for a minute. Oh, finish the Scrabble game.
Yeah.
Oh, it probably got destroyed. That whole house turned into a Chevy Chase movie. Sorry, that cabin. Oh, really? Nah. Now, come on, you just feel bad because you're almost dead and your dad's full dead.
Yeah.
And he's bleeding in your hammock.
Can't use that hammock anymore.
It's a nice hammock. Tied the woods together. Literally. 2 trees at a time. That's a good... We should sell hammocks.
Yeah. Someone's got an idea.
We both pretend we're dead. No, wait. Tree trimmer Akvardersvin. I speak Norwegian. I'm sorry to anyone. I'm sorry to everyone. Just everyone. Norway mostly.
Yeah.
But let's just throw everybody else in there. I'm sorry too. Because I am, so.
And then we were over there, and then the billiard balls.
Oh, they can make a movie out of it. Let's go. Overlord Terror. Fim Dodd Massacre. I know the last one. I'm not going to say anymore. I can't decide if it's offensive or not reading it wrong.
No, it's not.
Oh, they're acting like, don't, no, we're just wounded lilies.
Yeah, we don't want attention,
Even though they're both murder death killers. Look at her. That is stunning.
Yeah.
Wow. He's still dressed like a spy, though.
Yeah.
These are truly awful people.
Right?
I love this so much. Bud Krieg Manus.
Bud Krieg.
Manus. I want to make so many jokes. I'm not going to, though. Bigger cabin, new cabin, same cabin? Oh, this is the movie.
Yeah.
Pretty good casting.
Yeah.
Who'd they get for Lars? Look back and it's Tom Cruise or something. What? You? He's got like dog tags and he's got... Oh, wow. 10 out of 10.
Right?
This movie rules. I will recommend this movie to everyone.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my... All right. So after this watching of it, this is at least what, the second watching for you?
Yeah.
Where are you at? Well, tell me your thoughts. Obviously pretty high, but tell me your thoughts after watching it again.
When you watch a movie the second time, the parts where they're acting like they're doing the talking about feelings and stuff, that drags on a little bit longer the second time you watch it because you know where it's going, right?
Yeah, some of the slower stuff is because when you're watching it the first time, you're taking it all in.
You're like this. You're like, what is going to happen?
And you don't have somebody in your ear yakking your ear off to. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but
okay,
but
so that's a good heads up for people that might want to take it in a second time if this was their first time and they want to pay more attention.
I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed this movie.
This is like
I watched it.
Oh, good.
I watched it because it was in Norwegian.
Mm-hmm.
I try to watch.
You usually pick your movie's language first.
I do. Lately,
I do too. Usually English.
Yeah, well, because I've been doing trying to learn, and then I like to watch something in another language and see how many things I can pick up.
Well, it's the old joke of how did you learn English so well, like the Police Academy movies.
Yeah. So I watched it because of that, and I didn't know if it was going to be good or not, and I ended up watching. And I was like, "Holy crap, that was a good movie!" So
Well, I had a wonderful time. This is going to be one of those movies that
yeah,
goes in my back pocket where I recommend to people where they don't see it coming.
yeah,
So yeah, that was the
yeah. What did
trip.
you think?
I think
Can
it
you tell me?
was wonderful. I think it was, I agree 100% about the Coen brothers thing. This slots right
Hmm.
in with a whodunit gone wrong, you know, and
Yeah,
everyone done it or whatever you want to call them. It's
yeah. It just everything keeps going wrong.
well made. Tonally, it's great. 10 out of 10. I will
Yep.
watch this one again. Absolutely. So I'm excited for that. But well, all right.
Excellent.
Well, we're gonna shut it down here. Be back in a couple of weeks. Check out another movie. Thank you for joining me, Nate. Thank you for suggesting this movie.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
this has been the Talkover.